Welcome back. If this is your first video of the day, we're looking at XRP. We made a video for Solana and for Bitcoin just a little bit ago. We have a comprehensive video coming for that pretty soon as well. So what we're showing is an updated concept for trading certain ranges within the token. Now we're starting off on the 1 week and we're going to zoom all the way into it, maybe the 1 hour, possibly the 4 hour low time frames. So what we're trying to do is identify different areas of confluence using Fibonacci levels, along with the volume profile using the value area high, value area low, and point of control. If you've seen the last few videos I've posted up, then you know what I'm talking about. So first thing we're going to start off with is the anchor volume profile, and we are going to start with what is the is this all-time high? $3.39, $3.35. Yes, slight all-time high for XRP. We're on the 1 week. We can zoom into the 1 day. Show up. No. Let's zoom into the 1 day. Okay. We're going to use all-time high as the top of the range and current price as well, not the bottom of the range, but we're going to use all-time high to current price. Okay, right now we're going to stick with what's going on between this range, top of the range, and current price. So right now first thing we're going to do is mark out these levels, and then we'll talk about what the levels offer. This is what's the all-time high? $3.40. We'll say 3.4 value area low. We mark that out. Now we go to the point of control, the median level of volume between this entire range. And we're going to say 3.4 point of control. .4 value area high. We're still in caps. Apparently we are. Okay, we mark those out. Now we're going to take the Fibonacci extension tool, right, from bottom to top, and now we're looking for areas of confluence. We don't have very many at this level, but that's okay. We're going to end up zooming into 3 different levels. This one here, and what price is that? $3.01 and also $2.59. $3.59 levels. So here we're not seeing much confluence with Fibonacci from bottom to top. The closest thing we're getting to is the 236, which is, and under that is barely, probably 21% move up from the bottom to this level. But ultimately, I guess we have to start with what we see. We want this value area low to hold as support, and that price is around, see the blue, $1.99 or so. So XRP, we'd want to see a pullback, and then we want to find more levels to go higher. Obviously, you want to go from, if we're going down, we want to bounce at the value area low into the point of control. Point of control sits somewhere around $3.40. But that's just if you're playing the higher time frames on the 1 day, 3 days, all of that sort. The possibility of that happening, looks like RSI is topping out. Stochastic looks like it's curling over. VWAP is coming down. Volume, the money flow is starting to curl up on the 1 day, which is a good thing. But it looks like we could see a little reset first. The rest of the market is saying we go up and then we go down, from what I'm seeing in Bitcoin and Solana. We go up to this next level. We go up to the next level of the volume profile. But so since we don't have very much going on there, there's not much to look out for. Okay, we obviously want to look out for 272. Ultimately, we want to get to that 618. But then we have a range above that, or a price above that, where the value area high is at around 288. So we're going to go into the next level very quickly, which happens to be $3.01. So we're going to call it, zoom out, we're going to call it the $3.01 range. Let's remove this since we had nothing going on anyways. Let's see if we can zoom in so we can see more of what's going on. Okay, now we are going to mark out these levels. At least we have some. The value area low is very close. The value area low of this level is very close to the value area low of the highest frame. $3.01 value area low. Value area high. We have those marked out. Now we take Fibonacci level, low, high, and now we'd be able to identify that this zone here, a little bit more illustrative. We want to see a bounce in that zone, right between the 301 value area low and the 340 value area low. Then we get some confluence right near the 618 as well, which happens to be, around between $3.46. And this is another way you can do it, just so you remember without having to look. Right, that's an area we want to look. We want to be aware of $3.40 or $2.46 up to $2.48. We want to see that area hit, which has a lot of liquidity still left in it from these wicks. That usually means there's a lot of liquidity. Then you look further to the left to the volume profile, and you see that liquidity going from the point of control, and then all the way up into $2.60 at the value area high for the 301 range. So we do want to see some wick action from 246 all the way up to 301 before we end up getting a pullback. All right. And then if we look at market cipher, yeah, looks like we're rounding off again. Flat volume, money flow. This looks like it's curling over as well. We go down into the 8-hour. We start to see some red candles. We see a red dot on the 8-hour as well, with flat money money flow as well. And VWAP is going flat as well. It could be a trick. We could be seeing this, and then we could continue to get a breakout. The 4-hour showing a little fight. We have the green money flow. Again, flat price action on the momentum waves as well. So hard to tell with XRP. So ultimately, we want to see if we've already been in since, down in these levels here. Well, pretty much since 186. If you got in under 186, you just pretty much want to stay put, and then probably even want to load back up at this point of control level. What is this? Let's get rid of that. I'm not sure why that happened. That's weird. Daily. Okay, so we're still sitting there. So we identified those levels, and now we're going to move forward, zooming in even more, and then we're going to take this dot into we'll be looking at the $2.59 level. Okay, so now we're going to go through this process again. High. Right, now we've identified the next level down. Get rid of all that. Right, and now we take Fibonacci, pull it down. and now we're finding areas of confluence. All right, okay, just showing what we have going on there. Value area low, that would be going into the liquidity of this zone, which makes it a much higher possibility of happening, but we'll get into that a little bit later. The point of control, ultimately we'd want to, yeah, it's going to be difficult to keep this as support, so we're looking down lower at it looks like at the highest $2 for support. We got to wick up into the golden pocket, which is a good indicator. We could get another move up back to $2.21, which happens to reside around the 259 value area high as well, before we end up getting a nice little reset pullback. That's what I'm seeing going on. I could be wrong, but we do want to see higher. We want to see this golden pocket hit again, and eventually, since we have the 259 marked out, yeah, eventually we want to break this 259 before we end up going to the 340 POC or the 301 POC as well. Okay, and then if we look at market cipher, yeah, we're flat again. We even go into the 4-hour, very flat. So you'd want to look for support touches. If you got in early, then stay put. Zooming out a little bit, we're ultimately in this boxy range here. We're trying to fight out of this range. Here we got from this level marked out low, we got a wick into this low as well. And then from this level, we got a wick into this low. This third wick, we want to see a push out of it we want to see stair-stepping action. Even if we come lower, we want to see the stair-stepping action. We at least want to get to one of these points of control around between 240 and 246 ultimately. So for XRP, we're going to take a look at one more thing. We're going to pull this down to the low. We're going to pull the volume profile down to the low and see if we see any confluence there. Okay, so we do see a lot of confluence going on here. Worst case, I think we would end up seeing 147 if we get a big bleed in the market, something bad happening in the market, a lot of fleeing out of the market again. I think that's over for right now, but it is possible. It's there. The value area low is there, so that means for this entire range. So that means we could see it again, which is the low of the entire bull market. But we're looking forward. We still want to see that stair-step in action happening, right? We want to see stair-step in action happening like this, right? We want to see something going on like that into higher highs ultimately. But what we can look forward to from this range, from 49 cents all the way to 340, we have confluence with the $3.40 range at the POC, which happens to be right exactly where it is anyways. Nothing new. And then the value area high is the all-time high for where we want to see that. We want to go back there and beyond for the future. So we're gonna leave it at that. That's XRP. Again, if this is your first video, leave comments, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. How's XRP gonna do? Should I keep making videos for XRP? Is it too simple? Is it all etched in stone? Are we going to 589 and it all doesn't matter? That is the last video I made. I said we're going to $5.89 by the end of the market. I'm still going to stick with that and see why that would change from here. We hit $3.40. I think we came back to damn near 170. Was that 161? Yeah, we could double from that or triple from that. We should be good. But yeah, leave your comments, join the Discord if you haven't. We have premium group offerings for day trading. We talk about these low time frames very often. I'll tell you exactly what's going on using this exact same strategy we have going on here for daily gains, anywhere between 10 and even we've had even 49% gain in a few hours. We do that daily. So come join the group, join the discussion, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. BLK Crypto Services is here to help you navigate through this tough bull market. I have seen it. Don't be that guy that loses money during a bull market. What do you get with the free tier? Free tier, you get open chat discussions, top 5 token updates, breaking news in crypto, stock picks channels, and news channels access as well. Members only get a little bit of everything from the free tier plus a few little things from the premium tier. You get daily top 10 token updates, weekly chart analysis, token requests, and 10% off BOK merch. All access premium channels. You get the members only free tier plus more. You get daily trading and scalping targets. You get to see what I'm trading, what Crypto Lion is trading, the hottest, latest meme coins. We have giveaways, daily technical analysis, and 20% off of merch. So come join us. Don't be scared. Look in the link below to join the Discord.